Hello guys, Apa here, and today we'll be playing a bit more of Pauper. First off, some news about the channel. I'm going to be taking more time to try to push the channel a bit, so expect a bit more consistency. I'm going to aim for, let's say, 2 videos a week. I'll try that, but that's what I'm going to be hoping to do. Also, you'll notice that now we have a bit of a different setup here in the videos. Let me know if you enjoy it, if you like it, if you don't. I'm just trying to make it a bit more, a bit better to look at. What we are going to be playing today is not a brew of myself in the sense of the word, because this is an already existing combo deck with Tireless Tribe and Inside Out. I'm going to explain it in a bit, but what I wanted to say is that I tinkered a bit with the deck. I changed the sideboard, I changed the main deck, I added a couple of things, and we also have a new card here, which is Lorien Revealed, which is being played a lot in the format. It's so good. It's very similar to Ash Barrens in the island cycling, but sometimes even a bit better. And in addition to just having a 5 mana draw 3 in the late game is amazing. Even though, you know, this kind of card you wouldn't play by itself, just 5 mana draw 3. But since it's attached to what's basically an Ash Barrens, is amazing. So I wanted to try it out, this card, and I started thinking where to play it. And I thought that Tireless Tribe was a nice fit for this. You need the fixing, you need cards in hand. So it kind of fills both roles, and it's really nice to have, so I wanted to try it out. Now the combo here is Tireless Tribe. You can discard a card for free and it gets +0/+4 at the end of turn, and it's a 1/1. Of course, this card by itself is incredibly mediocre, just so bad. But what makes it a combo is with Inside Out. Inside Out makes it so the creature power and toughness is switched, so that way you attack with the creature, you discard a bunch of cards and switch the power, and now it hits for that amount of damage. This means that each card you discard is 4 damage extra, meaning that with 5 cards you get 21 damage, since it's a 1/1, and that should be enough to kill anyone. Now, the problem with this kind of combo is that we need a couple of things. First off, the Tireless Tribe not to be blocked, and second, at least 5 cards in, right, or the opponent in a low enough. To fix the problem of being able to connect with the tribe, we have Winning Invitation, which is a cantrip for 2 mana. It's an artifact, and then we can sacrifice it for free and get a creature to not be able to be blocked. It has more text, but we don't care about that because we don't have any vampires. Basically, what we would have with this is a free way of getting unblockable on a turn when we want to go off, and in the previous turn we just cantrip this and just set up for the combo turn. Additionally, I added Squadron Hawk, which is kind of an old tech for this combo. Again, this is not an invention of mine, I'm just trying out different builds. And this card is a good card because it goes fetch 3 cards, 3 Squadron Hawks into your hand, and it works so well with Brainstorm. This combo you can just continually draw cards, basically trading cards for Hawks and Hawks for cards and that kind of thing. So it makes it really good, and this is a really good combination, and you see it in, for example, Colgate's plays this Hawk combo with Brainstorm, and this is a way of generating cards in hand that we can use for the tribe. Additionally, we have the Modern Age. I don't know if it's being able to be read there. So the Modern Age is a nice card because it loots, and we have a couple of cards I want to have in our graveyard. I'm going to go through them in a bit, and then it becomes a 2/3 flyer. This is really nice with the 3 deep analysis that we have and the 3 prismatic strands that we have, because prismatic strands has flashback for free, and deep analysis is really cheap to flashback, and it makes our hand go big, which is important for the combo. Then we have Lorien's Escape, which gives something hexproof and indestructible, really useful to protect our creatures in the combo turn, and Spell Pierce, which is also similar, a way of protecting our creatures in the combo turn, or just kind of stop our opponent a bit, maybe counter a particularly important card, like for example Bolt to our face, or maybe similar in that vein. And then we have Circular Logic, which is kind of the best protection spell for the tribe. With this card you can just madness it out by discarding it to the tribe, so you get both the +0/+4 and the protection of being able to just counter something with 1 mana, and that's really powerful. And then we have 4 counterspell, because this is a bit more mirror-ish deck. You'll see that our builds are more geared towards just drawing a bunch of cards, setting up the combo turn, and not care too much about the opponent. I don't want to be that kind of play. I want it to be a bit more of just drawing cards and kind of countering our opponent's spells and trying to set up maybe for the later turns to be able to combo. So that's why I wanted Counterspell. But with this we have so much Counterspell. We have Spell Pierce, Counterspell, and Circular Logic. We don't have any removal, but we do have the player removal here with the combo. Lorien Rebuild is another way of drawing cards. So that's basically it. And also Lorien Rebuild is really nice because it makes it so we play 19 lands, but at the same time we only play 15 lands. Okay, now the other innovation I did is to change a bit the sideboard. I added Tolarian Terror as another way of countering, kind of juking our opponent's sideboard plans. We do play a bunch of instants and sorceries, and what we can do is just bring like some these good cards, right, and remove the combo cards like Inside Out and Tireless Stride. And now what we end up being is like a blue-white aggro deck with Tolarian Terror, Squadron and the Modern Age. And that's really powerful. I wanted to test out if this is kind of the nice juke. I like having Tireless Strike combo with that kind of situation where you have a way of sideboarding in a different deck, basically. I played similar cards, like for example, I don't remember exactly what I was playing before, maybe like fairies or something like that, you know, where you take out the tribe combo and you bring in like fairies and ninjas, and your opponent just doesn't know what to do. And that's kind of a nice nice thing to do. So what we are going to have here is to try out the Tolarian Terror sideboard juke. This means that we only have 4 cards that are not sideboard slots with the Tolarian Terror. The rest are just nice counter spells if we want to maintain the combo, like Dispel and Spell Pierce. Essence Scatter is mostly for initiative decks, because if they just land on initiative, it can be really tricky for us to win. Then we have Hydroblast, and then we have as removal, as graveyard interaction, we have Tormund Script. There aren't that much good graveyard removal that we can play, because Relic hits us as well, and we play Terror, we play cards with flashback, so it's not ideal. And Nihil Spellbomb is just worse than this because we can't pay for black. Bojuka Bog, it doesn't cast any of our spells, etc. So there are many good ways of removing graveyards. So I think that Tormund Script is the best choice, even though it's not a mainstay in the format. It's not a card I just normally see in Pauper. But I think it's the correct pick here. So alright, that's the deck. I'm going to be playing a couple of games and see how we do. See you in the games. Alright, match number 1 against Socks and Shoes. Socks and Shoes. Yeah, I think it makes sense. This hand is a bit tricky. We do have the Tribe, the Wearing Invitation. I think I'm going to give it, but I'm not happy with this. I think we need to find like cantrips or something. Oh, Mono Black Aggro. It's been a while. Okay, let's start with the top land. Next turn we can play this and try to filter through our lands. This was nice. Draw. Also, a 2/3 tends to block really well. 2/2s, right? This dude looks in pain, right? I love this Carnifage. Another Tribe. I might just loot that away. I don't think I need more than one Tribe to win the game. And in a couple of turns we're going to have a nice blocker. Next turn we probably just need a Tribe and hold the counter spell. Just try to impact the board in a way. Tribe can sometimes be a nice blocker against 1/1s or X1s, but our opponent seems to be the bigger. It's a weird one. Maybe they have a way of putting counters here. No, they just roll their Carrion Feeder. Seems a bit aggressive. Maybe they have something to do here. Oh, it's Zombie Aggro. It's been a while. I'm going to loot away this deep analysis, I think. We'll just play the Tribe, the counter spell. I could flashback the deep analysis, but we're in a lot of... This is a nice card if you can enable it. Not going to be blocking here. I'm going to probably just counter the Putrid Goblin. Even though I can block it, I just need to impact the board. It doesn't feel great, because we're going to have a nice blocker here, but now we have also another thing I didn't mention. Your rebuild is also a shuffle effect for Brainstorm, which is really cool. What do we want to do here? I have one chunk blocker, maybe. I think I need to do this. I don't have much to do. Oh, okay, that's a nice. Now we can do Squadron Hawk and then the Squadron Hawk shenanigans to draw cards and try to set up for a combo kill. Again, if they don't leave blockers back, we can just threaten to kill them. I'm going to attack with the Tribe because I'm not going to be blocking. And I'm also going to discard one of these. It's fine to draw extra Squadron Hawks just to make sure that you don't draw many more. Also, we are not going to be able to deploy many of them because we don't have multiple white sources. So it's fine to do that. Pestering Mummies. They are able to sack it. They can kill my Hawk. Oh, of course, they have it. Okay. Oh, that's also a counter, which is annoying. I can't save it. I'm going to probably chump block here. I'm at 7. As I mentioned, I don't have removal here, so we're in a kind of a pickle. I'm going to probably start things off with a brainstorm, and now we know that they have the mummy. I don't know. I'm able to discard that and play a hawk. I think I do like. I think I want to play, of course, the hawk first. So we shuffle the more mage. This for 2. They can kill the hawk if they want to with the mummy. We can flash back the strands to gain a turn. Well, they are not presenting lethal. Well, if they have any 1-drop, then they can kill us. With this deck, it's important to also pressure the opponent when you're able to, so you can lower their life total, make it easier for you to combo. Kind of not a big thing, but important. Counter spells aren't great. No, I think I want other combo stuff. Yeah, I can just do that this turn, and I probably need to play this plane now. Next turn we can play the hawk, set up another, just fuck them until they're dead basically. That's my game plan here. Hitting themselves with the phage, with the card of phage, or rather. And next turn I think I'm going to be able to play the hawk and they return the mummy. Even what I saw, just start with this. I could also play the invitation, but I think it's better to use the mana now. We know they have the creature that puts a counter, so I'm not going to expose the tribe. No reason to shuffle here. I can attack with this for free. If they don't kill the hawk, I can just jump block instead of flashing back the strands, and that's really good. And then we have Tireless Strike with the Circular Logic as protection. So I think we are in a nice spot here. We can try to win. They are 10-2, fogging them turn after turn. This is really nice. Oh, they are tapping their card. They just attack with this. I have 2 jump blockers. Now the question is if I use my fog or not. I'm dead to a removal spell. I don't want to be dead to a removal spell, even though I don't think they play many. I think it's better to just do this. Keep my creatures, and if I draw another, the third, okay, we go to 4. They draw a card. We dance the black. Our player ties. Now, if they attack with both, I get to eat the Cold Razor. Let's see, I want to have 2 mana up for this, so I'm able to do Lorien 2. I play this, I go down to 5, so we don't have to discard. And then the next turn I have to win invitation, start with the Lorien, in case we draw the fog, basically. We don't. We play the tribe. Do we attack here? I don't think so. I don't think we attack. Just hold on. I have counterspell or circular logic. Probably I just use the counterspell if I have to. Just hope they don't have another Festering Mummy or a way of returning the Festering Mummy to their hand. Or a Gempa Polluter, because that would kill me too. Don't have it, come on. They just attack here. We have nice, good blocks, I think. We have the Polluter. Yeah. That's game. It was close though. It was really close. Okay, so against them we want the Tormod script for sure. Even though it doesn't cantrip, still a counterspell for 0 mana. It's on board. I think we want the terrors. I don't know about this. Let me think. So the tribe looks awful against them. Like really bad. So I think we want to bring out some amount of stuff. The scatter should be fine. Oh, we're bringing this. So we can maybe keep like 1 inside out or something. Or put just like a tribe. Discard it. Yeah, I mean, we don't have a way of comboing with this, but they don't know that, so they have to respect it, so it's fine. Maybe Spell Pierce is better. What Tribe does is to discard and flashback strands. That's just kind of a dark ritual for the strands, in a way. I think I prefer it like this. Spell Pierce can counter some of their stuff. We also expect them to have more non-creatures post-board. Okay, this is a nice hand, especially with the terror. We have 2 ways of putting things here. I'm going to ponder and then maybe Lorien on my upkeep. Remember that this can shuffle, so it's important to set up your stops. I don't think I want this. Maybe I can go just keep the ponder. I like cantrips with the terror here, so let's go like. Also, I'm on the play, so maybe just holding up and scatter is not bad. Carry on my wayward feeder. Let's see now. Yeah, I think I just hold up. Worst comes to worst, I can just cycle my Lorien for a tap land. I want to draw another Wedding Invitation, but it's not good, especially when I already have. You can set up a kill with the Tolarian Terror sometimes, but I don't care. Now my upkeep, I'm going to shuffle. Sure, I don't want to draw that invitation. I think I just grab a tap land. I already have a white source, but it's... Is this broken? I was testing already with this and it happened that I scryed 2 to the bottom and it didn't work. Like the same cards were just there. Feels weird. I think I'm going to just ponder and tap land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're closing in on the terrors. I think that's fine. We'll play the land. Next turn we have Brainstorm into Terror, I think. If we find another instant, we may be able to... We'll need to find several things for us to be able to play 2 terrors. It's a nice card. I love it. Like, it's really good. Probably means the other zombies tend to not be. Let's try to find the Lorien. That would be the best. Well, Squadron is also good. I think I put 2 weddings. And now the question is, do I want to play this? Or I can do 2 things this turn. I think I pretty much value a lot the shuffling here. The wedding invitations are pretty bad. I can block. It's fine. It trades with a token. They're going to play the Last of the River, I expect. Or a mummy. Okay. So it's just going to be this Squad Hawk. It's dead and gone. Okay, so 5 next turn. If we find a country where golden or a Lorien, we take the damage, they play the lasso tap, and they are not sacking them to carry on feeder, so what I think is happening is they have Bump Polluter. Let's play this, hold up counterspell. If they have jump bombs, we are kind of in a bad spot because we can't counter them. So do I want to play something else, like another terror? It's already a 5/5, so if they play like a couple of things, they might be able to... I think I'm just gonna play another terror and pass. This sets up nicely for a double block on the feeder if they just like YOLOing it, as long as they don't have like a weird combat. Never seen this token before. Cool one. I like it. Shepherd of Rot. I'm going to die. That's awful. That kills me so fast. I have like no way of removing that now. Yeah, they don't even need to attack now. Now I can do deep analysis into terror, for example. I think I need to pressure my opponent. I'm going to start attacking. They can block and put counters. If they do that, I may just play Squad Hog instead. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they're going to do. That's good though, because it removes the amount of creatures they have for the Shepherd. And I still have 5. Sadly, we don't have enough for the Terror. We pass now. We know they have a Festering Zombie or whatever it's called, Festering Mummy. That can kill one of the Hawks, the other one can block here. As long as they don't have another one, they're fine. I'm going to most certainly block here. Makes sense not to sack it if there is no need to. Keep the zombie count up for the Shepherd. Lorien is a nice draw here. Let's do that. It's basically a soul land for the terror, right? That's awesome. Okay, we can play these 3 spells this turn. I think that's good. I'm going to attack with these 2. Not with the Hawk because I want to have a sack it, I guess. First they hit us both for 4. Remember that this is to both players and counts each zombie on. If you're playing this in paper, it's really important to remember those 2 things. Could have attacked then. Yeah, if I read that that was going to be what they were going to do, I should have attacked with it to get an extra damage. Play another terror, we hold counterspell. Yes. Okay, now we need to win the 5th one. Sorry, the third game. Didn't see any non-creature spells this time around. I'm going to cut the spell pierces for the tribes. Inside Out doesn't kill anything. Remember that this can target any creature, so if they have like a wall, you can kill it with this. It's so amazingly good against, specifically the walls deck. You just vindicate something for 2 mana, draw a card. That's amazing. Here I think I'm fine with this. I didn't like spell pierce. I didn't see any no-creature spells. The only one I saw were the one that returned the creatures from the graveyard to your hand, and I don't want conditional counters for at all. That sounds like a bad idea. If only you were an island, I would be able. Mulligan this one a bit better. What do I send? I think the wedding invitation. Okay, this is becoming a thing they do pretty often. Do I want to aggressively brainstorm? I don't think so. The good thing about brainstorming aggro is that you are able to fill your graveyard for terror, but I don't see a way of us playing a cheap terror right now. I'm going to start with a Modern Age for sure. Shepherd of Rot turn 2, that's good. On the play, no less. Discard the strands. I could have discarded like a wedding invitation, but I think this is better in the graveyard. Kind of tricky to hold up. Oh my god. If they have like a polluter, I'm just so incredibly dead. It's a nice deep analysis. I need to find something here, and I can't miss my land drop. I think I need to, let's see, if I brainstorm and I find a Lorien, that's 5. Next turn I'm able to play the terror. I can do that at instant speed, so I'm going to pass, but such a bad spot for us right now. If they play something that I need to counter, I'll obviously counter. That's also the upside of this play. But they are hitting us for so much now. They're hitting themselves too, but now I'm going to attack, and that's when it gets tricky. I'm going to probably just counter that. I don't know why they have that. It's probably in the sideboard, I guess. Attack for 5, deals extra 5. I'm dead on their turn now. They are presenting lethal basically. And the problem with that is that I don't have a way of removing the... I don't know what to do. And this is life lost. You can't even fog it. So how many? We have 5. I can play... Yeah, we are dead, but I'm just showing that we were able to play the terror here, and that's nice. But we are dead. They tap this, they untap, they tap it again. GG's, it was a nice game. Let's go to the next one. Alright, we're on the play against Tolarian Academy. I don't know if they are affiliated. I think I played against them before. This hand is tricky, but we do have a couple of cantrips. I'm going to keep it. Find a brainstorm, we are so good spot. But start with a tap land, I guess. Okay, Alien Ponder. What's this? It's not Bora Blue. It's not Frenzy Wildfire. I don't want to hawk just yet. Start with the Ponder. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Okay, so land. Okay. Oh, it might be the new Tolarian Terror mono blue. Yeah, they probably play Pauper Snag. It's been a while since I've seen that. Do I want to play the hawk here? Have anything to discard? So I can't go fetch all of them. I'm going to just start with the Invitation. Probably play a tabland unless I find a ponder or something. Okay, my hand is it's not progressing well. Let's just say that. You can use this to kill aggro bolas sometimes, like you block with something, it deals 1 damage, then you switch the power and toughness and it dies. There are a couple of things you can do with the Inside Out, but it's a tricky card to play. There are some cool things. Okay, what did they do with they put one on top. Play hawk and go fetch. I'm thinking of going fetching. I don't know if I want to discard this. Let's go max value, I think. If we top deck the last one, it's going to suck. Pauper Snag there. So we have to discard. Discard the Inside Out, they'll know what's up, but I'm going to counter that. Alright, let's start with... I think I play a couple of hawks now. It decreases the value of some of my cards, but it's fine. I think we are on the game plan of just another ogre that's drawing multiple cards. What the heck is this? 2 cards, then shuffle a card from your hand into your library. So this might be for... Okay, they play the Sea Beyond. It's a cheap way of shuffling your graveyard, your library, but sorcery speed, and that's kind of... I'm playing my lands here because if we draw a Lorien rebuild, we're going to be in such a good spot. Top 5 lands, attempt to draw 3 cards. Honestly weird. I don't know why would you do that, especially before pondering. I don't get it. Maybe they have like the terror now and they want to play it. Don't shuffle, they probably attack here. I could trade 1 for 1, but I don't want to. I expect them to be playing Tolarian Terror and being at 15 or being at 11. Oh my god, this is the 4th one. Yep, they find the snap. We have to raise here. I'm tempted to cycle the Inside Out, but I think we need it to at least threaten the combo. I think that's important. We're trying to win the race here with Hour of Bolasses. There are many ways of stopping that game plan. Ignore snap, sure. Now we have to draw a brainstorm. That would be such a beating for them. Okay, I don't care about that. They are just cantripping their snap. How many bounce do you? 4 Pauper Snag, 4 snaps, something like that. I could have countered that. The thing is I want to hold my counter for Tolarian Terror because I expect them to be playing. I'm probably going to fight too. I don't know. What do we do here? We play the tribe. They already use so much bounce. I don't know if they have much more. We have deep analysis in graveyard, so we can use that. They shouldn't be doing this sorcery speed, by the way. So now I probably will not play these hawks since lethal with the tribe. We do have the Inside Out as a combo. Have much interaction, but we're probably going to be fine if we find more things to do. We saw 1 Pauper Snag. We saw 4 snap and 2 Pauper Snags. I don't know if they have more than that. They're milling us, but that's a mistake because we do have cards with flashbacks. I think I'll start with the Modern Age. Lorien is nice. They have to counter this if they can. And now we play the tribe. Again, they're at 11, so we only need to discard like a couple of cards. Should be fine. We have Lorens as protection if they just hold it. If they do it sorcery speed, then bad, but it's... And here what I want to do is probably play around counter spells by first casting the Inside Out. So the way this works is I cast the Inside Out here. If they have a bounce, I have the Lorens. They have a counter spell, that's fine. I can't do anything about that. So I start with this, I can do all. And if we draw a land and interaction, and they had a counter spell, sure. Again, let's count the interaction. 2, 3 counters. So if we go for Inside Out here and resolve, we can discard 2 cards, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we have another card for Inside. So we can also hold the Lorens. So now we attack, we pump twice, and this is lethal. Yep. Oh my god, that was a nice game. I don't know exactly what they are doing. This seems to be like blue control, more blue control, something like that. I think I want terrors for sure. But pierce this spell. And I think I still like the combo, so what do we cut? Win Invitation, maybe a couple. This protection, but we have like this spell which is better protection. France is probably bad. 1 more age. More age is good, it's just that I don't know what else to cut here. Maybe 1 Inside Out. A bit less on the combo, a bit more on controlling. I think that might be a good idea. Just need to find like 1 Inside Out. The Invitation is not necessary for us to win. You only have a few creatures apparently. This is close. No, we do have 2 Squadron Hawks. This is fine. I'm probably going to keep and send probably a Brainstorm, I guess. Or the Invitation. The Invitation is fine. I'm going to probably send the Brainstorm. We already have one. To start with turn 1 Ponder, turn 2 Invitation probably. Don't shuffle. Okay, so this is the full combo. We don't have a way of shuffling, so we need to eat those. Next turn we can probably do Brainstorm Tribe. Tribe lets us discard this deep analysis value, right? So we do like don't shuffle. Pass. Next turn we play Brainstorm into Tribe. We can discard deep analysis eventually. We don't need to do it. Oh my god, thank you so much. Of course we lose the inside out, but that's so terribly. Now I want to do like Brainstorm Shuffle. Okay. I think we can send the Tribe and the Invitation. This. I can also play the Tribe and Shuffle on my upkeep. Probably going to fetch on basic island. Oh, they are missing land drops, I didn't even realize. They didn't shuffle too, right? They play Ponder turn 1, they didn't shuffle, they didn't base a land drop the next turn. That's kind of weird things to do. I love Lorien Reveal, it's so... Just attack for 1, do 1 damage. Do we want to hold Counterspell? Might have like... Yeah, I think I just hold Counterspell here. If they have like Aggro Flawless, I want to counter it, so we don't need to find Evasion for the Tribe. And if they do nothing, we can go fetch another land with Lorien. Counter that. Now we can do Ponder, Shuffle, probably the Morning Age if we find a land. This costs 1. Oh, I should have fetch the other land, the top land. Yeah, it was a mistake, sorry. Yeah, I just played a bit too fast for no reason. We're in a good spot now. If they want to bounce my turn, they are going to basically eat their whole turn. We can just replay it. So my guess is that if they want to get rid of the turn, they have to bounce it on my end of turn and then counter it when I play it again or something like that. Oh, Spare Golem. With this, loot away this deep. They are tapped out. I'm going to probably cycle this Lorien because I don't need more card draw. We already have 1 deep analysis in the... What are you doing? We have 1 deep analysis in the graveyard and 1 in hand. So we're going to loot again, so probably we'll discard deep analysis. I'll probably need to fetch a duel here, I would guess. Or I could go for Brainstorm Shuffle, but my hand is fine, so I don't need to do that. I can also just wait. Yeah, I think I'll just wait. Now with only 1 mana up, they will not be able to counter my terror and they will be in a lot of pain. The A. I want to Ponder, I think, to find a land. We miss, I'll just play a top land here. Oh, they have Spell Pierce, I guess. I said no. It's fine, we are tapping out of Counterspell, but what can they play a terror of their own? We just trade 1 for 1 is fine. Still have the combo somewhere. And we also have the Morning Age to pressure them too. One Hawk is nice with the Brainstorms. Start by attacking for 10. If they have a bounce. The problem is, if they have like bounce, we just replay them. Let's play this. Probably have to counter back, get 3 pieces of cardboard into our hand. We play the Tribe, and again we have 1 deep analysis in the graveyard, so I think I just fetch for a duel and play it. We can deploy multiple Hawks, worst comes to worst. Again, I don't know what they need to do here for them to not die to all of some, like Brainstorm play 4 terrors, something like that. It's difficult. Just F6 in here, I can't do anything. 2 mana bounce. They are still dead on board. Yep, now they are not technically dead, but they still are in a... I'm going to loot to draw as much cards as I can here, so we try to the inside out. Go inside out here. Have this spell backup. Okay. This is just enough. And again we have this spell here to protect us. Headshot, okay. Counter spell. I could go for Brainstorming response, try to find another one. Sure. 2 lands here. It just dies. 6 and they die. Oh, because they had to pay 2 for Gatshot, that's funny. I didn't realize. Alright, let's go to the next one. See you in a bit. Alright, we are on the draw against Game World Leader. Awful. I'm going to... I think I'll keep this, but not really that happy about it. I don't know what to send back. This deck is a tricky one to play, I'm going to say that for sure. I'm going to probably send this back, which is the most situational one, I would say. I don't mind having access. Okay, this might be like Golgari Gardens or something like that. Okay, with all these 1 mana cantrips, I think I'm going to start with a Ponder. Okay, Lorien is not bad, a land is not bad, and the counterspell is so. I'm going to probably just keep all of this. I want to hide probably the counterspell. I'll probably do Ponder, top land. Many parting, so yes, this is the food deck. I wanted to build this one too. I hadn't had the time to set it up. Probably just see what they do and try to... probably start with Brainstorm instead of Ponder. I can shuffle on my upkeep too. Okay, we find a land. We can probably hide one of these. Lands looks pretty bad too. Let's just hide our intentions for now. because we're going to fetch a basic with Lorien. Let's see what kind of build they have. Like I would play Deadly Dispute or Village Rights Commune. That's a weird one. So they are probably setting up some kind of graveyard value. Ooh, tokens. They pick Mirkwood back. I have a counter spell for that 4-drop. I probably wanted to find a land. I hope they have one. Okay, Ambush is a weird inclusion. They might have like Reapers or something. I love this dude, by the way, or I don't know. All of the cards are such bangers. It's Sapland now. Whole counterspell probably. Yeah. Whole counterspell. We have the combo with the tribe, and they don't have good blockers. So if we can counter a couple of plays they do, we might be in a good spot. Also, again, they missed a land drop. Oh, this can go fetch lands. I forgot about that. I thought they could. Weird one. Oh yeah, of course. This makes a food. That's why they. I don't know if it's. I would have sacked the Cauldron Familiar instead of the food. Kind of the same thing, right? You attack with the Familiar, you sack it, then you bring it back with the food, and you end up in the same spot but with an extra damage. So, and the dispute doesn't even need to resolve for that. Okay, let's start with a Ponder, I guess. If we don't find a counterspell, we might just play this Deep Analysis. Remember, we can discard it and then cast it. And we are not in a... Okay, well, this is better. Yes. I have a couple of things to discard too, so I think that this is fine. And we'll play the tribe. If they kill it, they kill it. We have Deep Analysis to flashback and things to do. So, if they have to spend their turn killing the tribe, big issue now with these that I expect them to have like cards like a Snuff Out if we play in leagues, of course. We are not playing in leagues now, we are playing on the queue or the tournament practice room, so they probably don't have, they might not have access to Snuff Out, this expensive card. So, but the problem with that card is that you need to be... Oh, they are returning land. Okay, that makes sense. I like this card, but it's tricky because it's only permanent. Yeah, Tortex deck. Okay, well, with the Revive the Shire, you can return back your Tortex. I get that. I hope they have the cow too. Maybe they just jump block here. Oh yeah, if they attack, I just discard a card and eat that. Same as blocking, basically. Draw a couple of cards. Wedding Invitation. Okay, so we can play Wedding Invitation and hold up Lawrence. I don't want to attack, to jump attack here. No reason to do that. Oh, the big issue is we don't have enough cards in hand. Oh, okay, issue solved. They will be probably fine then. We draw a card, we go to 6. We play this, we go to 5, then 8. We need to discard 5 cards. So we are going to be awesome, super fine. We'll need 2 mana for Inside Out, 2 mana for Squadron, 4 mana, so we can still hold up Counterspell and Lawrence. Biggest problem is if they have something like, of some kind, like a Flashback or another, it will be a nice play by them. I can't play around that, honestly. At least not right now. The Squadron Hawks do help with that, and that's a nice thing about this build too. We also have the Mourn Age as another random creature to sack if they go for that plan. Brandywine Farm. When it enters or leaves, you create a food. Is there a combo I'm not seeing with this? Like sack it and then you return it or something? Like Undying Evil, that kind of effect? I don't know. Sounds like a weird... Okay, so they have 1 mana up. Play the land first. Put Hawks in. I think I'll start with the Inside Out. Okay, that resolves. Need to discard 5 cards, so we probably discard it. They might be able to gain life at instant speed, but we can still discard more cards. Let's see if we can one-shot them. Okay, 9, 13. Now we have the counterspell backup. Awesome. We got there. Alright. Against this deck, the turtles look bad. They can just jump block forever, basically. Scatters, Pierce. Looks situational but good. Revoke, Systems, removes the Tortex. Okay, they conceded the match. It's sad. I wanted to see more of it. Okay, let's go to the deck real quick. So, what we saw was a nice showing of the deck, even though we lost against Mono Black Aggro, which is sad because it's not a great deck, honestly. What we saw was that, yes, against Aggro decks is kind of tricky. We need to find a way of fixing that kind of game. I hoped, I don't know how to pronounce that Squadron Hawk plus Prismatic Strands was going to be good enough, you know, having more access to a board presence and protection with strands, but Mono Black zombie aggro deck was kind of tricky because they played permanents that just drain life, and that's specific and we don't have an answer to that. It's probably different against other kind of aggressive decks, like against mono red, for example. I think we are better suited to for that matchup than against Mono Black zombies. So that's a thing. I'm in love with Lorien Revealed. I'm going to probably continue playing it in other decks. Another card I wanted to try out, and this is why I started playing this deck in the first place, is Birthday Escape. Let me show you real quick what that card is. Draw a card and the ring stems you. That card means that you basically put legendary. You transform one creature into a legendary creature, and also it gives evasion in the form of not being able to be blocked by creatures with greater power. So that means that with Tribe you attack with that card. If they don't have a creature with a low amount of power, they can't block it, and then you do Inside Out and pump. So that's nice. It also protects you from cast down for what it's worth. It's narrow, but it's fine. It's not a cast down is a card in the format, so it's important to have an amount. It's something to do, and that's why I started playing with this card. But in the end, it was I was playing this card, and then my opponent played an Ogre of Bolas, and I felt so stupid. And I think my limitation does more or less the same thing. So no reason to play the new card here, even though the new card smell is a real thing. I feel like this is a bit better. I have other decks in store for you, so probably a bit later this week I'm going to publish another video. Let me know if you like me to play any new cards, or if you want me to continue building my own. I'm trying real hard to bring you something nice, something different in each one of my videos, so it would mean a lot if you could just put a like in the video and comment something. That would be amazing. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye.